Hi everybody and happy March. I hope you are excited and ready to welcome the spring. It's very close. And I wanted to share something that it's actually good for any season, but it's also a very good way for you to upgrade your coffee if you are someone who enjoys drinking coffee in the morning, or also if you like drinking coffee in general. So I personally love coffee. I grew up in Colombia, so since I am very little, I remember drinking coffee for breakfast. It was part of my growing up experience. And I do believe that caffeine, and it's proven by studies that caffeine has a lot of benefits. But I think that for those of you who like to get your coffee maybe in the morning and also during the middle of the day, the key is to not only pay attention to the ingredients, but also to use techniques and tips that can allow you to have the best quality coffee. So tip number one, I recommend that you buy your own coffee. If you can actually buy the beans so you can grind it, it's actually delicious. It's very fresh. It's an experience. The smell of coffee in your house in the mornings is exciting. It actually excites you to wake up in the morning and start the day. And I usually use organic. This is from Trader Joe's. You can buy it anywhere. And it's also fair trade, which is it's a great way to support also farmers to get paid what they deserve. So I like to buy it so I can grind it at home. If you don't want to do that, you can just buy grinded already. But you can also buy a very simple grinder. This is something that I bought actually at I think it was TJ Maxx maybe. And what I do is I just have the portion I need in the morning. You pour the coffee beans and you grind it every day. It takes a few seconds and you will have your coffee ready to be brewed, and it smells delicious. It actually makes the quality of your coffee better, and then you get the most benefits. Also, one of the benefits of making your own coffee at home is because if you tend to buy coffee maybe at Dunkin' Donuts, Starbucks, or any coffee shop, unfortunately, the calories are really high. I'm just gonna give you an example. For one latte from Starbucks, you get 90 calories for just one cup of coffee. It's usually also very high in saturated fat because they use milk that you don't really know where it's coming from, or they use a lot of creamers and added flavors that have a lot of saturated fat and unwanted ingredients that you don't want. So you can also control the ingredients that you use. I usually use soy milk, but you can use any. If you are dairy intolerant, you can try maybe almond, maybe oat milk, and you will avoid the saturated fat in your coffee. Also sodium, a lot of these drinks have a lot of sodium. So for one Starbucks latte, you get 170 milligrams of sodium. So keep an eye on that. That's why it's better when you have it from home, and you can control the the ingredients that you want. And another one is sugar. Most of these drinks, specifically coffee, if it's flavored coffee, it will definitely be very high in sugar, and that's why we think that coffee is addictive. But believe it or not, what makes it more addictive is actually the sugars that they add to these flavored coffees. So for one cup of latte from Starbucks, it has 18 grams of sugar. That's way too high. So I personally use coconut sugar. You can also buy maybe brown sugar. This specific one is low glycemic. So if you want to have less interaction with your insulin levels, I recommend that you do this. But you can also ask your doctor if you have any sugar issues. But you can actually control the amount of sugar that you put in your coffee, or just have it without sugar if you actually get used to enjoying your coffee just plain, maybe with some milk but no sugar. So these are simple tips that you can use to start enjoying your homemade coffee. to regulate what ingredients you want in your coffee, and also to make it better quality. It will taste better, and it will actually allow you to maybe, you know, drop some pounds, maybe just feel better about coffee, and then you will start enjoying better quality coffee in general. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful, and I hope you get to explore new brands, new ways of making coffee at home, and also sharing it with your friends. All right, have a great week.